Hey guys doing? Welcome to Mother Chicken Siamese. My name is Creepy Trucky, and this is a Talk and Draw. And what we're doing today is we're gonna talk and draw while I actually try to get some work done, and also I'll try to improve my narration while I work on basically improving my talking and drawing skills. For example, what I said just that didn't sound very good. I'll try to improve on that. And what shall we talk about today? Well, we are still on the beer bug thingy. And what can we say about beer bug? This is now the second full week of quarantine down here in Australia, in Melbourne, where I am. And work has significantly dropped off and is quite noticeable. And it's not exactly a zombie ghost town, but traffic's pretty quiet out there. Yeah, I actually like that part. That means like it makes living a little bit easier. Try delivering boxes down here in Melbourne. Okay, and I just realized I screwed up a bit because I don't remember how this is lighted. You see this picture of Nebula. This is a sketch I done earlier, and I don't know where the light is coming from. This arrow is it's significant is to signify what she's looking at. What Nebula here is looking at. She's looking in that direction. I'm just gonna pull out a paintbrush. Oops, I need to change the brush back to a painting brush. Get a real size out. That's where she's looking. But I think the light is coming from here. Yeah, that should be the light. Which means this side will be in shade. And I'm gonna pick a. This is a previous painting of Nebula I have done. So I'm just gonna use that as a palette. Okay, and while I paint, we should talk some more. Now the bear bug has also caused some other things to happen around the world. And what's been in the news is well, it did. Hang on, what the hell is going on again? Yeah, the layer is on the wrong. Yep, dispatch better. Right, back to talking. Yeah, the beer bug. What has the beer bug been doing? It's been driving celebrities crazy. By now, almost everybody would have seen Madonna singing about frying fish. Okay. Yeah, looks like Madonna has gone off the deep end of her bathtub and just gone cuckoo bananas. Um, why is this happening? Why are the celebrities all gone crazy? Oh, well, stir crazy probably because they're stuck at home, they have nothing to do. And a lot of commentators have suggested that celebrities have gotten used to a lot of attention because they are celebrities and they've always been in the center of attention. And without that attention, they feel abandoned and they feel rejected. So they crave the attention and they try to get that on social media. And those of you who have been on social media will probably can relate because there are lots of people on social media that crave your attention. They feels like they can't live without likes on Twitter, without retweets of their whatever they tweeted about, and yeah, and they're always on Twitter trying to get attention. And I understand if you're trying to sell something and then you just need the exposure on Twitter and get people talking about your product or something like that. But if you are just a person living your life, I kind of fail to see why you need people to pay attention to you that much. But I guess it's a good feeling to be popular. Well, there's lots of people out there who are popular, who want to be popular, and I don't know. Never been part of the cool kids, and I've been seriously uncool. I am seriously uncool sometimes because, well, not very articulate in talking for one thing. As you can tell, yeah. Mm, But that got me to thinking. I mean, well, not just me. A lot of people commented that these celebrities were craving attention. They should be just be grateful for what they have because it seems horribly out of touch when they make these cries for attention from their multi-million-dollar mansions, and everybody can see how much in luxury they're living in, and yet they're craving for attention. And Madonna especially claims that the coronavirus is the great equalizer. And no, it's not the great equalizer. Madonna is still quite rich and quite better off than most of us. I mean, even if her mental health is failing, she can call her therapist and fix that. I mean, she can't rent friends, but I bet she has lots of famous friends, and yeah, they will genuinely be friends with her, and not just be friends for her fame and things like that, because celebrities would be just as famous. Okay, I'm gonna pay attention to my painting right now. What I've done is fill out the colors underneath the sketch, on an underneath layer, so that will help me do the painting. What I'm trying to do now is shade this painting a bit to get the outlines. And we'll start with the dark blue on the palette and try to paint in the ears. Now, we were just talking about how these celebrities are horribly out of touch, and they should be grateful for their privilege. And that got me to thinking. To them, they don't feel the privilege because they have it around them all the time, and all these enormous luxuries they take for granted, they would think is something they've needed, including this attention. And that got me thinking. I mean, do we have things that we consider are necessities that actually are luxuries? For example, toilet paper. Do we really need toilet paper? I mean, there's the big speech by Matt Damon in Deadpool 2 about how toilet paper is a lie. It's kind of right there. What do you think, Horror Cat? Horror Cat just meowed. Well, I personally live in a van. What do you want, Horror Cat? What do you want? And yeah, and I don't have a lot of luxuries. Seriously, I don't. I sleep on the floor of the cargo bay every night. I mean, and I have a pillow and a body pillow. Sadly, without a body pillow waifu. Uh, and sometimes I do wake up in the morning with a little bit of back pain, but I get by. I mean, I don't suffer from sleep deprivation, and it seems to be working out. And it helps me to get by even though I don't make that much money to survive on. Um, and what and that must seem to a lot of you seem to be a hard life because can you imagine not having a bedroom, not having a home, not having a house to live in, apartment, no bed, no furniture, having to put all your stuff in plastic tubs that you have to tie up in the back of a van, and so that you get some working space out of the van so you can go to work during the day. That's my life, I suppose. I'm not asking for pity, but I'm showing you my life, which is what I'm comfortable with, and I don't necessarily want anything more than that. Money is always helpful. For example, I mean, when you don't have to worry about making money to pay the bills, you can spend more time doing things that are fulfilling, like painting. Anyways, so that's my little thought about necessities. Even me, I mean, with what little I have, are there things that I take for granted right now truly necessary? Well, I suppose this thing about drawing and painting on my computer, that might be a luxury, but I find it as great purpose in it. So I hope I don't lose it. And I find it actually is a bit of a necessity because it gives meaning to my life. Which brings us back to the celebrities, because perhaps attention give meaning to their lives, because what is a celebrity without fame? Well, then that person wouldn't be a celebrity anymore, would it? Anyways, I just finished rewatching Iron Man 2, and it struck me that how Iron Man flies is nowhere near realistic. I mean, I don't mean the sci-fi portion of it, how it's a bit fantastical and how the technology is a bit beyond us. That's fine. That's fine in science fiction, fantasy. We can accept that kind of extrapolation. What my problem is the physics doesn't make any sense, because there's just not enough jet blast coming out of Iron Man's repulsors. Now, the fact that he calls them repulsors gives us a clue. Maybe it's not actually a jet. Now, unfortunately, in movie canon, his boot jets have actually been referred to as boot jets, and it implies that they work on the Newton's third law, which is reaction trust. Reaction trust. Trust. Am I getting that word right? Enunciation problems. Bleh. Anyways, let's lift up the rough sketch and see how well Nebula is painted. Oh my god, this sucks. Oh well. Let's try to get more detail out. Now, how should Iron Man fly? Well, you might have seen videos or adverts of on your for vacations or sea sports, where you see these people flying around in jet ski powered water jetpacks. They see a huge amount of water that pump coming out of those jetpacks to lift a person off the surface of the water and actually fly around with it. Imagine all that water blasting out of Iron Man's suit. That's how much jet blast, the weight of it, that's required to lift him up in the air. Possibly quite a bit more depending on how heavy the armor is. And I don't understand why. The special effect guys of Iron Man even up to contemporary movies, why they don't animate the jet blast, because you create a much more cinematic presentation to have very heavy jet blast, throwing debris up, creating the huge visual impact as it comes in for a superhero landing. Oh dear, is this right? I'm trying to shade out the shadow of this nose. Not sure if I'm getting it right. Huh. Oh dear, don't have a dark enough shade, do I? Oh well. Okay. And yeah, that irks me. That irks me. I mean, that the physics it takes me out of it. The suspension and disbelief is a little bit ruined there when you don't see it. Good, believable physics. I know, a bit of a nitpick. And we're gonna paint in Nebula's irises here. The way they design Nebula is they give her really large irises and then very thick lashes, which is interesting. But it's one of the things that make her instantly recognizable on screen. I'm just gonna lightly trace out the sketch so that we can have a good reference on. I have a good reference on the painting layer, and hopefully that will make the painting of the fine details easier. And finally, my coral cat just now, which you have heard speaking a little bit, has a sweet tooth. I don't get it. I mean, she's a cat, and are cats supposed to like sugar? My cat does. Anyways. Okay, I'm not happy with this. As you can see, the lighting coming this way, and you don't see. Yeah, we need one more shade of blue that is deeper. Let's pick this. Pick it down. No, another shade. Okay, and we're gonna cheat by using the magic select button, and take a brush and try to see where the limit of the light would be. Somewhere around here, I guess. There we go. And fill up the color. Now this picture of Nebula, this painting of Nebula is part of my ongoing project called Another Endgame, which is a fan art. And this is the first panel. And this, I'm working right now on the second panel. And as you can see, it takes a bit of time to get stuff done, which is why I don't do my art requests that quickly for guys on Twitter who follow me. By the way, follow me on Twitter at Mother Chickens, and I'll draw an art request for you. And that's all we have today on Talk and Draw. Please like, subscribe, and follow me again at Mother Chicken on Twitter. And I hope you guys have a good day. Bye-bye.